And welcome to the celebrated nightly news of Calaveras County. My name is John.
And I'm Kim.
And we thank you for stopping by on Thursday night.
Our weekend entertainment edition.
Where Kim gets to tell you what to do.
It seems darker in here tonight.
Is it darker in here? It is darker. Oh, Bob forgot to do those one.
I was wondering. I'm like, it
set of
seems
lights.
darker.
Yeah, Bob.
And we look really dark on camera.
Can you grab those, Bob? Okay,
yeah,
Bob.
all right. Go ahead.
Bob's got to get those. Yeah,
Here we go.
He's our key grip. Bob is. Yeah.
Tonight is our weekend entertainment edition.
It is.
We also have some local news to talk about to start off the evening.
We do?
Yes. I'd like to talk about the gentleman that perished on Sunday. The gentleman,
we got his photo in.
Harris, that perished over the weekend. Let me see. Kevin Sean Harris, who passed away on November 2nd. They will be holding his funeral on this Saturday, November the 8th at 2 p.m. at the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints on 400 Bret Harte Road in Murphys, California. And he was a resident of Dorrington. So those of you that are interested in attending, we have his photo and the information of the funeral on thepinetree.net.
Yes.
And I wanted to talk about that first because that kind of topped off the news. There's also been some news of a aircraft.
Possible. This is one of the things where this came across some of the scanner traffic and the nature of it. This is what we know right now. I guess there's reports of an airplane that is missing from the Rancho Murrieta area. FAA out of Sacramento says that the last plot they have on the chart puts it over the Lake Comanche, Hospital Road, Trinitas Golf Course section of the county. Crews were out working in those areas. They have not spotted anything, and maybe there may not be anything to spot.
Yeah,
maybe it just went off FAA charts and it landed safely somewhere else.
Yes.
We don't know.
Yeah, we're not sure yet.
But we do know it's something we've been following the last couple hours. There has been reports of an airplane that is missing. They do know that they have one airplane they have unaccounted for.
Yes.
So once we know a little more on that, hopefully it'll have a happy outcome and nothing is amiss.
Yes.
But when you hear, and sometimes these are a little raw because you hear of one. First, they thought it was going to be down on the Highway 4 Milton Road area. That has then they corrected the coordinates to move it north a little bit over there. So nothing as of yet. We do know that there was a couple helicopters up working overhead as well.
You also did speak to the sheriff's department, right? Or the dispatch? Okay.
Yeah.
So that was going on earlier this evening, probably still going on now. We haven't had any updates. So.
Nope, not as of yet.
Governor Schwarzenegger announced his plan to address budget emergency, stimulate California's economy. That happened today. You want to talk a little bit about that?
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, that's kind of your
It is?
gig, yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. The California's budget shortfall has reached $11.2 billion. It is. We know there was a sales tax increase that was proposed, and they're looking
what is
at
the percentage? What is it? 1 point something?
Yeah, 1 point. Let's see. Governor's plan to stimulate employment in the state includes accelerating hospital construction to inject approximately $160 million to California's economy, pushing out and expediting further infrastructure bond monies to create jobs, help unemployment, so basically works projects. Keep high-paying jobs in California by providing overtime exemptions, allowing more flexible work schedules, clarifying meal and rest periods to save businesses hundreds of millions of dollars in litigation costs. Basically want to make it sure it's a little more business-friendly. We know there was also a proposed sales tax. Here we go. Governor Schwarzenegger's proposal calls for a temporary increase in the state sales tax from 5% to 6.5%, generate additional tax revenue into the $3.2 billion in the 2008-2009 and $6.6 billion in the 2009-2010 for the general fund. At the end of the 3 years, the state sales tax would revert back to 5%. And in some places, a sales tax is not the most popular thing, but it is it's inherently a very fair tax, because if you don't want to pay the tax, don't buy anything.
Exactly.
But in some ways, it does have a chilling effect on the economy, because for big ticket items, it does provide a little bit of a disincentive to make the purchase.
Yes.
So
Yes, exactly.
anyway, we live in interesting times. No good answers. We know that the financial stock market, if you're following today, was down significantly again today.
Now I'm surprised after election.
Well,
People are still not sure, huh?
it's still very, very uncertain. I mean, it's and okay, on to local stuff. Now, this is something that's developing a little bit. Tuesday evening, when we left Tuesday evening from the clerk and elections office, they estimated that there was 1,000 plus absentee ballots. Now, when we're speaking with the elections office this afternoon, they estimate there may be as many as 3,000 total ballots. So this is some of the provisionals will be counted at a slower.
And these were some that were dropped off that evening that were
Correct.
vote by mail ballots that were dropped off at the clerk's office.
Right. Now, and this is where most of the races, for example, it may have a potential to see where these are. There's some really close ones. It may have a possible potential to affect. Well, let's just go down and look at the breakdown of the numbers. Without in essence, it does put the District 4 supervisors race back in play, because there's 111 votes there, and these are 3,000 votes that are county-wide. You don't know how many are specifically District 4, because only District 4 voters would have the ability to vote in that election. The other interesting thing on that a little bit is that the District 1 race, there's about 300 votes there, so nobody's anticipating that swing. The one that it might, though, affect is a little bit, it depends if these are District 4 votes or not, is the third position on the Angels Camp City Council. Currently, Elaine Morris leads Jay Shoup by 787 votes to 764 votes. So you would say just a very few votes there would have the possibility to swing that.
Okay.
Some of the other races, it looks like most of those will not have a potential to swing any of them.
Okay.
But that one would have, does have the potential to do there. So.
Okay.
And we were joking about this, and even Tom Tryon was joking about this when we stopped by there on election night. Old landslide Tryon, because he got into office the first time against Tony Terrell by one vote.
One vote.
They recounted it numerous times, and he has been in some notoriously tight elections. His election in the 2000 with Ron Klass was very tight as well. So we'll see if the 111 votes that the margin of victory as it stands now stands pat for old landslide Tryon.
Yes. Okay.
But anyway.
So we just found that out this afternoon. All right. Anything else you'd like to talk about, John?
Our news tonight is sponsored by Snack.
Yes.
Snack has a lot of winter fun stuff.
Yes, they do. They have all kinds of stuff. They have clothes.
3 stores now.
Yes,
Count them
3
3.
stores.
Sonora, Arnold, and Murphy's.
They rent skis, kayaks,
Bikes.
They have all kinds of fun stuff.
You can go cruising around Murphy's on a bike.
Their Arnold store is more focused to the snow stuff, isn't it?
Right.
Yes, the
Ski rentals.
ski rentals, the snow gear,
Yeah.
snow jackets, which I have one on hold. Dreaming of going and getting
Unofficial
it someday.
layaway.
Yes.
All right.
Anyway, so I guess we should talk about the weekend's events.
Let's
How
do
about
it.
that? There was a accident today. I'm sorry. This was yesterday on Hardvixen Lane at Hanley Drive in Valley Springs, and this was yesterday. And let me see what happened there. I think there was a couple of injuries there. Let me see real quick. actually just three minor injuries. Z. Miller of McCollum Hill, C. Trevino of Valley Springs, and M. Rowley of McCollum Hill were just had minor injuries, complaining of pain type.
Yeah.
So that's good. Thank goodness for that.
And one of the things is, yeah. No, nothing more. Go ahead. Yeah,
What?
You're good.
What?
No, see, because every night, occasionally, she'll chastise me after we get off the air. So I want to make sure I don't screw up and interrupt you. So just what you got there is perfect.
All right. Let's start off with tomorrow. We have football.
There we go.
Tomorrow night. Where are we broadcasting, John?
Bret Hart will be playing Argonaut. Now Argonaut will be the powerhouse coming in. Now we thought this is our game of the week this week because we thought it would be a good one to test. Because last week at Argonaut was the first time that Calaveras had been beaten in a Motherlode League game in about 19 tries. So Calaveras goes down to Linden tomorrow night.
Okay.
And this is the one that Bret Hart had a victory over Linden.
So tomorrow's a home game for Bret Hart?
Yes.
Okay.
They'll be playing Argonaut. We'll start off about 7 p.m. We'll pick up the cable audience probably about 7:30.
Okay.
And this will be a good, strong test for Bret Hart if they can play well against Argonaut. If they can play well against Argonaut, then this should bode well for the big game coming up.
Okay.
Not this Friday, but next Friday.
Oh, that's next Friday.
The big game.
Wow. We have lots of stuff going on next weekend.
The big game.
Well,
Yeah.
other stuff too. And our
We do?
Aren't we going to be moving?
Oh, yeah. That little thing.
Yeah.
Our personal life doesn't matter, Kim.
No, we don't have time for
It pales
time to
compared
move. Yeah, we are having a problem.
comparison to the big game.
Okay, tomorrow evening we also have from 5 to 7 p.m. the Columbia College Calaveras Center Art Show and Reception at 2892 Highway 49, Suite 4, outside of Angels Camp. Students of art instructor and Calaveras County resident Lori Hansen will have their art on display for the public. Live music also provided by Keith Evans and Kim Manuel. Free to attend. For more information, you can call 736-5940.
And Kim just notified me we're having a little glitch in our calendar.
Family Karaoke Night continues at the World Market Mercantile in downtown Angels Camp every Friday night.
Uh-huh.
And if you've noticed, they're open late on Saturday nights for ice cream. Have you noticed that?
Nice.
I think they're open till probably 8, 9 o'clock on Saturday evenings for one going to have a coffee, ice cream, whatever. Also tomorrow evening, Black Bart Players presents Ladies in Retirement. We'll get to that real quick. Starts tomorrow evening by Reginald Denham, directed by Tom Heath. It plays from November 7th through the 29th. Curtain 8 p.m. Sunday matinee, November 16th. Curtain at 2 p.m. For more information, you can visit murphysblackbartplayers.com. And that is Ladies in Retirement starting tomorrow evening.
All right.
We also have Pedro. Come play Pedro with us at the Railroad Flat Community Hall in Railroad Flat. The cost for this, I guess this is a card party. Doors open at 6 p.m. and the game begins promptly at 7. For more information and directions, contact Lavonna Metchling at 293-4423. It's called the Game of Pedro.
Pedro?
Yes.
Pedro.
Saturday, there's going to be a hike at Heron Point. Meet at, I don't have a time for this though, so it's at the Tuttletown entrance station off Highway 49 and Reynolds Ferry Road near Sonora. A park ranger leads an easy 3 to 4 mile hike to Heron Point. Free. Call 536-9543 for meeting time if you're interested in going. There we go. Native Americans Cave Painting Tour, Saturday morning at 8 a.m.
I'm wondering if we're having a daylight savings time glitch.
I think we are. 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. Meet at the Comanche South Shore staging area off Pattison Road in Wallace. A hike to the Canal Cave site where guides will present information regarding the Native American cave paintings. Participants can also work on Native American craft projects at the site. Advanced registration required by calling 772-8260.
Now, you're planning on doing some cave painting this week, aren't you?
I hadn't thought about it. This weekend is the last weekend for the Ebbets Pass Youth Soccer League. So this Saturday they will have what's called their Jamboree. Last Saturday for soccer. At least for the summer league. Now the winter league starts up for the older kids.
Now that's the hardcore. Good.
Yeah, that's the hardcore stuff.
Yeah.
We're playing the easy stuff for the 6-year-old. Also from 9 to 12 is the First 5 Pages novel workshop at the Gallery Calaveras on Main Street in San Andreas.
Mm-hmm.
A novel writing workshop with novelist Antoinette May. Workshop limited to 8 people. Must reserve a spot at 754-0577.
Now you think certain times you've accused me of being a novelist.
Yeah, that's John. Okay.
You have.
I know.
Because, my outlook on life is fiction.
Bret Hart cross-country sub-finals at Frogtown, 9:30 a.m.
Very nice.
Also, there's going to be an interesting meeting on Saturday. Calaveras Water and Land Use today and tomorrow. Let me see. Water and Land Use today and tomorrow promotes water-wise planning concepts and citizen involvement. As the population of Sierra Nevada continues to swell, uncoordinated development may become a potential threat to the integrity of watersheds in the region. In an effort to highlight the important relationships among land use planning and water quality, quantity, and watershed health, the CCWD Sierra Nevada Alliance and Earth Heart Enterprises are co-hosting the upcoming Calaveras Water and Land Use Today and Tomorrow Forum, with funding provided by the Sierra Nevada Alliance. The event aims to promote education relating to the impact development can have on water resources and to encourage an increase in coordination between land use and water agencies, with a primary focus on the Stanislaus Watershed Highway 4 corridor. And this is going on Saturday. Let me see. At 10 a.m.
All right.
Okay. And it's going to be held, let me see. Did I say where it was going to be held? I forgot.
Native Sons.
Okay. Native Sons Hall Murphy's, that's right. And they encourage you to carpool, as parking will be limited.
Or you can park at Snack and take a bike.
Yes, you can. And we have the full flyer on the front page of thepinetree.net with the forum schedule.
All right.
All right. That's on Saturday. Want me to keep going, John?
Oh, go ahead. Please do.
A Library Twisted extravaganza at Twisted Oak.
The Twisted folk are at it again.
Yes, from 1 to 4 p.m. Location 4280 Red Hill Road in Vallecito. Join us for an afternoon of back-to-school mayhem and a little bit of great wine tasting that commences on the afternoon of Saturday, November 8th at the winery in Vallecito. Feel free to dress in your old school clothes or come as you are.
Should we tell Jeff that if he was looking to do back-to-school, he missed it by a couple months?
He knows that. That's why he
is
did it.
Is that part of the Twisted
thing?
That's
why he's a little... He's funny.
We should tell him that...
he knows that, John.
Most back-to-school things are in late August, early September, but... If that may have been the goal.
I think it is.
Okay,
I think it probably is.
Okay.
We'll be pouring several classics from the library of our first vintages. The list has not been finalized, but you can look at our complete listing and vintages and see what we might be pouring on their website. Accompanying these paleo treats will be a selection of delicious appetizers and snacks, paired perfectly with the wines, and maybe a peanut butter and jelly sandwich or a mystery meat from a scary cafeteria worker. Who knows? And the best part, all of these library wines will be available for sale. One of these wines just might be perfect for your holiday feasting, whether it be roast turkey for $20 or the two of you and Swanson's on the TV trays. This event is free for Twisted Few members in good standing and a couple of guests. If you think you might be attending, please let us know as to how many so we can plan the food. It starts at 1 p.m. on Saturday.
All right.
They're so funny. What else? Guided park tours.
That's
Guided
right.
walks at Big Tree State Park continue all winter at 1 p.m.
Don't you kind of get the feeling a little bit that everybody kind of has post-election letdown? A little bit?
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, the news cycle.
Everybody's going on walks, looks like. Everybody's going hikes. Cave tours, things like that. What do you mean?
You can tell everybody in the news media, including us, was like, because we work like mad to get to election. Now we're back, we're back on it again. But there was the day after was just like
you were at the dentist.
So it's been everybody's like post election, like,
Yes. And we'd like to apologize to Avery Middle School for not making it out to their student election.
And we'd like to thank Pam Bowman for giving us a call early Tuesday morning. I was hoping to work around a couple pre-scheduled events. We had a hard appointment for an interview. We're trying to work around it. By the time we finished with the interview and got back down, it was afternoon.
Actually, we had 3 appointments. We had the Angels Camp City Council meeting, Board of Supervisors, and the Bear Valley
and an appointment in Bear Valley.
So
and we were hoping to make it to be able to stop for a few minutes, and because we understand the Avery Middle School kids did a wonderful job on their election.
Yes. We feel badly that we missed it. It was never intentional. Video game tournament at the Copperopolis Library from 2 to 5 p.m. Copper Cove Drive, Suite C. Children are encouraged to bring video games to play. Tournament is free, but entrants must have a current library card and are also encouraged to bring canned foods for the food pantry.
You're playing in that one. Aren't you only playing in the video game tournament?
Yes. Okay. Granger would probably love something like that. Prestige Gallery Reception. Actually, we know one of these artists that's going to be this. Yes. Prestige Gallery Reception and Frame Shop on Main Street in Angels Camp, right next to the movie theater, from 5 to 8 p.m. Works by artist Shona Maycumber, who has beautiful watercolors. Howard Reese and Rick Hooray, featured with refreshments. It's free. Barbara Ziegenfuss for more information at 736-6846.
And if you're following the financial stuff, not only did the local market...
Hey. We're not done with the weekend yet. What are you doing?
Well, I was going to do a little bit of...
No. We stay on one, we stay on one thing. We stay on this. Then we go to that.
Okay. Fair enough.
French cheese and wine pairing at Irish Vineyards, November 8th.
And this is a big event for them.
6 to 8 p.m. Let me see.
Is Jenny catering this one?
Come join in the fun. I don't know. At Irish Vineyards, 6 to 8 p.m. French cheese and wine pairing. Wait till we finish the events, John. Tri-tip dinner dance. There's lots more stuff to talk about.
Okay, all right.
6 p.m., San Andreas Town Hall, Churchill Road in San Andreas. A tri-tip dinner and dance featuring live music, drawings, and poker. Presented by the Calaveras Future Farmers of America boosters with proceeds benefiting the Calaveras High School chapter.
All right.
Now, hold on a second. Hold on. We're not done yet. Hold on, John. Blue Mountain Players presents Honestly Now. See, if you look at Saturday, we're not done yet.
Oh.
From 8 to 11 p.m. Oh, that's a long show. Wow. Purchase your tickets in advance at Sam Sneed Real Estate or Danielle's Hair Design on Main Street in West Point. Receive a discount with Blue Mountain Players membership. For more information, visit BlueMountainTheater.com. That can be 8 to 11. That's an awful long play. 3 hours.
Long play. Could be.
Think so? Okay, and one more thing. The Growler Craft Brewery presents Celebration of Autumn. Saturday evening, enjoy solo singer and acoustic guitarist Adam Rogers. Adam puts his twist on a country, classic rock, alternative rock, and pub favorites. Opening the show at 8 p.m. is Johnny Older 111. Okay, and then one more thing.
Okay.
We're almost done. Sunday, Sipping Through the Sierras series. Sunday, November 9th, the first in our Sipping Through the Sierra series, pairing Victor's great menus with wines from 3 Sierra foothill regions, Calaveras, Amador, and El Dorado counties, featuring 5 courses and 5 wines and 5 different wineries and 1 sommelier. Sipping Calaveras. Let me see. This is going to be held at the Hotel Charlotte on your way to Yosemite.
There you go.
And just one more thing on Sunday. Keep your panties.
I'm perfectly fine here. This has been
fall
easy.
Hike on San Domingo Road to Steveno Winery in Murphy's, during which participants can sample wild fruits and taste wines at Steveno Winery. Hike is limited to 12 participants. Reservations required. Call 962-7585 to reserve a stop and get meeting place and time.
Very nice.
That's the weekend wrap up. Go ahead.
All right,
John.
we're going to cover just a little bit on world and national news. The Japanese markets are opening sharply lower as well, so the instability in the world financial markets continues. They're opening with about a 4% slide in morning trading. This follows on the heel of the 443 point drop on Thursday. and the matching and the Wednesday drop of 486-point drop. So it's interesting to where the world financial markets are still in a mess right now.
We talked about who Obama picked as his chief of staff.
And that was Obama picked Rahm Emanuel, right?
Yes.
White House chief of staff, former Clinton staffer. It is Walmart is up. Walmart's same-store sales are up 2.5%. They're about the only one retailer doing good numbers. The rest of the retail numbers are in. They're abysmal. Some of those sales are about 30-year lows. Interesting thing where, and Obama is going back to the gym. Get ready to go. Get ready to be president. And there's a shot here.
Exercise?
Yeah.
Is that what you mean? Okay.
There's a shot here of some Secret Service agents sitting in the parking lot, making sure that.
Okay.
And also, Greepy, Slumpy, bad econ hits Disney. Disney is down again with the. So anyway, so we just need to ignore it here locally.
And Palin is getting picked on. Have you noticed that? Sarah Palin.
Yes.
She's been getting picked on since the election. I guess it's her fault McCain didn't win, right?
Oh boy, all the stuff
saying.
is where, well, there's a lot of things, interesting things on this, to where as Obama tries to consolidate and move forward into governing, as you see more and more behind the scenes of the McCain candidacy, it was a mess. It was really, in fact, I don't know if you caught some of the stuff that was on Fox News yesterday. There was a piece of she was actually going around the handlers that were supposed to book her appointments. So she was trying to book herself on CNN shows and everything else directly, which in some ways is very refreshing.
Yes.
But it was interesting. So, and also you can tell some interesting things that there is almost a deliberate.
Palin on 2012 run, she is saying we'll see what happens then.
Yeah, but you can tell there's an almost deliberate attempt by certain powers that be. To damage her, to damage her ability to run later.
Yes,
So
exactly. They're saying she ran up wardrobe bills and all kinds of stuff, right?
And you were
cranky.
saying earlier that if you're a governor in Alaska and you're stuck up there,
said it.
No, if you were stuck up there with all the ice,
you said think about it, Kim. What would you do if you lived in Alaska and you were like,
yeah? So now you're in New York,
you were
right?
let loose to Barney's and Macy's and all those.
You'd be going nuts, Kim.
I mean, if
you had a unlimited credit card and you could just go crazy, right?
Maybe. I don't know if I would. Maybe.
But would you choose the same outfits as Sarah?
No.
No. Okay.
So anyway, she's been getting picked on the last 2 days. So.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yes. She was picked on before the race also quite a bit on Saturday Night Live and all that. But hey, you know what? Tammy Faye does a great Sarah Palin.
Yes, she
I
does.
have to say.
She does.
Yes.
And one last little check here.
10:32.
I know. We're going on to this is the web show now.
We didn't say goodnight to our cable audience.
Well.
Oh well.
We just kind of snuck on out. And we'll check our traffic incident. We're following the potential.
This says when massage therapists are unlicensed, patients are often rubbed the wrong way.
I see.
Okay. I'm not going to click on that and find out what that's about.
Should we do a little bit of around the world and crazy news?
Go. I'm done, John.
You're done? Okay,
Thursday night. I'm tired.
You're tired?
Palin on 2012 run. We'll see what happens then.
Well, let's go look at a little bit of the round.
This is going to be us, John. The Breitbart TV, the B show.
Here, don't click that. It'll pull our.
Sorry.
Yeah, it'll pull our bandwidth.
And they do it out of their garage, don't they? These people.
They were. I know.
It kind of looks like a garage door behind them.
It does.
They have
I think they changed their set.
Their set's not much better than ours. And they're ranked like what? 3,000.
Yeah.
On the entire web.
They're pretty.
And they sit in their garage and do a show. And I think we're a little better than them. What do you think?
You do?
No. Someday.
Yes.
Just watch.
And also, just some bizarre stories. Let's see. The Pentagon is concerned about a transition terror attack. And the other interesting thing is you can see that Obama is starting to get tested on the international stage just a little bit. Putin is planning to return as Russia's president. So Vladimir is going to start rattling the Russian sword a little bit. Very kind of interesting stuff.
Walmart poised for big holiday season.
Mm-hmm.
We hope. We were hearing today, we talked to a gal there that said she thinks it's actually been slow at Walmart. At least the one locally.
But we thought this was a little interesting on where the web traffic is going. And one last little bit before we head on out is in October.
Yes, we
had over 8.25 million hits on our little humble website, thepinetree.net. First of all, we'd like to say thank you to everybody because we know that some of those hits were probably undeserved. I don't think we had enough stuff on there.
Hits, right?
Well, I don't know, but I mean, it was interesting. Is how the web is changing everything, and what we've talked about is we don't always agree with everything Matt Drudge puts on his site, so that's a given. But we thought it's a fascinating thing to how sites like the Drudge Report have really climbed in news. For example, in the last few weeks, the Drudge Report has climbed over the New York Times.
Okay.
And this is from reports from a company called Hitwise. The top news site, CNN, followed by MSNBC, followed by Fox News, followed by the Drudge Report.
Okay.
Now, the Drudge Report has a staff about the size of us.
Okay. But what he does is he links to stories.
He doesn't create them.
He doesn't go out and get his own.
We create news.
Yes.
I mean, we do the stories.
Yes,
we don't create news,
we go get the stories. He doesn't. But now, some of the things he does, because he breaks stories, right?
Yeah, occasionally he does.
Yes.
But I thought it was an interesting thing to where, the Drudge Report followed by the New York Times, followed by Fox News, Fox News Elections, followed by USA Today, followed by ABC News, the Huffington, so it's
everybody
very interesting to where the web is going.
Save a tree, come to the pine tree, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, we're done.
We're done. We were done 10 minutes ago, and everybody's going, "You're done. We're out of here." So anyway, thank you very much. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you back here on Monday.
Yes, thank you.
If not before.
Good night.